Bon après-midi tout le monde. Je m'appelle Gordon Griffith et je suis le directeur général de la SCMO. Bienvenue aux cérémonies de clôture. Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Gordon Griffith and I'm the executive director of CMOS. Welcome to the closing ceremonies. I would like to begin by acknowledging that I'm located on the traditional and unceded territory of three indigenous communities, Anishinaabe, Mohawk, and Algonquin. I invite you all to reflect on the indigenous communities where you are located on this great turtle island. Premièrement, je veux remercier Peter et Pat pour leur leadership dans l'organisation du Congrès 2024. I want to first thank Peter and Paul and Pat for their leadership in organizing Congress 2024. Maintenant, j'invite Serge Desjardins, président de la SCMO, à dire quelques mots.
Merci, Gordon. Phew, we made it through the 4 days of this virtual Congress by choice. I hope you enjoy it, learn a lot, and manage to network with your peers too. Congratulations to the recipients of the various prizes and peer recognition awarded last night. I have to say that before this day, which had AI as a theme, my projection of the future of the science under the aegis of CMOS and its Congress, let's say I was seeing a path toward the future. Now my thought after today's plenary was more, maybe we'll have to send our AI to our congresses in the future. Well, joking aside, and on a more philosophical note, I realize that our approach to science is going to change dramatically in the next decade, and that this will have an impact on our society and its annual Congress. It's a point of reflection that I'm suggesting here, not a judgment of the subject, on the subject. Oui, la présentation de AI et toutes les présentations d'aujourd'hui pour moi m'ont mis dans le mode, le mode philosophique un peu de où est-ce qu'on s'en va avec ça. Puis c'est pas un jugement, c'est vraiment de vous suggérer à penser même l'approche de notre science, quand on parle de notre science, va évoluer aussi avec ça. Donc, c'est un point de réflexion que nous allons devoir regarder dans les prochaines années pour sûr. It's also a quick point of reflection that I propose about a Congress offer in a virtual mode. As this is the first virtual Congress I have attended in its entity, I can see some major advantages, yep, and disadvantages, absolutely, of the virtual mode. I think we need to weigh all this up and look at how we can reduce the financial and ecological footprint of our annual Congress, while increasing its impact in terms of scientific exchange and networking among us, the scientists, and in terms of our impact on the public. Donc, le côté virtuel, c'est sûr que c'était vraiment notre congrès qu'on a fait le choix de le faire. Et puis, j'ai vu des avantages et des inconvénients, c'est sûr. Mais par contre, il y a beaucoup d'avantages parce que juste un des avantages que je peux dire, c'est qu'on peut être un gros groupe à pouvoir discuter d'un sujet. Donc, ça, c'est important. Mais le principal des avantages, c'est que nous sommes humains et nous aimons les relations humaines. Et c'est comme ça qu'on échange l'information l'un et l'autre. Et c'est sûr et certain qu'un un format virtuel ne permet pas de faire ça parce qu'on voit la personne, on n'est pas en présence de la personne. Mais tout ça, on va tout regarder ça et voir qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire. Puis moi, je crois que peut-être qu'on devrait former une équipe pour vraiment regarder comment est-ce qu'on pourrait prendre avantage d'un format virtuel. Parce que je ne crois pas que ça va disparaître. I don't think it's going to disappear, virtual mode. So we have to find a way to take advantage of a mode like this, like when we decide to go virtual, take advantage and squeeze the lemon of what we can actually get from a virtual Congress. Okay, enough presidential blather. I'd like to send this. I'd like to end this address by thanking the organizer of this Congress, Pat McCarthy, Peter Jackson, and their team. From my point of view, from my point of view, the 2024 Congress accomplished its objective. The post-mortem discussion and your feedback from the survey will help us to evaluate better its success. But I think it was a success. Et moi, je suis content. J'ai participé tous les 4 jours. Et puis, en général, j'ai trouvé que le congrès s'est très bien déroulé. Et puis, on a eu des très bonnes présentations et des très bonnes discussions qui sont arrivées pendant ce congrès-là. Donc, chapeau encore une fois aux organisateurs du congrès. As your president, it is my moral duty to invite you to the CMOS AGM on June 20th for an update on our society and the proposed changes within the society to enable us to better accomplish our mission and work in a more efficient way to our vision. We have work to do. Donc, l'Assemblée générale annuelle va avoir lieu le 20 juin. Et puis, oui, on fait une mise à jour de ce qui s'est passé durant l'année, mais aussi à cause qu'on a un rapport sur l'impact qu'on essaye d'avoir dans notre société et aussi dans la société. On veut faire des changements, on veut proposer des changements à vous, et puis on va faire une présentation sur ce côté-là. In closing, I would like to wish you all a wonderful summer with plenty of time to relax and recharge your battery. And as you can see, I'm already on the mode of this summer. Donc, bon été tout le monde. Et puis, prenez le temps de vous ressourcer en énergie pour reprendre l'année en septembre. Merci beaucoup.
Merci, Serge. I now invite Pat McCarthy, the LEC chair, to share his thoughts.
Okay. Bonjour à tous. The 58th Congress and our two-center experiment are coming to an end. We had almost 500 attendees, which is fantastic. Every Canadian territory and province was represented, and as well as a number of other countries. We appreciated the fond wishes that we got from the premiers of Yukon, BC, and Manitoba, as well as from the ADM for MSC and ECCC. I'd like to congratulate again all of our award winners. Thanks again to our sponsors, in particular our major sponsors, CNC, SCORE, as well as the generous support from ECCC. Many thanks to our technical support from agenda managers, especially Lynn Buckley and Wendy Levy. Thanks to our volunteers, including Dan Fulton, Scott Kaler, who are on the communications team, Stefan Derry, Vanessa Fjord for the sponsorship team, and the volunteer team made up of Mike Smith and Alex Crawford. We are also very grateful for the national CMOS support from Gordon and Ching, and of course the leadership of our president Serge. And a huge thanks to Peter Jackson and the entire science program team. They were exceptional, and essentially the core work was a great job for them. Finally, I'd like to thank you for your great presentations, your important science, and your insightful questions, which I really enjoyed. You really did embrace the theme of the Congress. This is what I really appreciate. So merci, c'est tout, and back to Gordon.
Thank you, Pat. Just a note there, all of the sessions that have been recorded, and those that had allowed their presentations to be posted onto the CMOS YouTube channel. We've already got days 1, 2, and 3 up. They're all private right now, and they will be going public on Friday, just to give the advantage of the registration process. So just a small note there. And there were a few that asked that their abstracts would not be put on, and we've pulled them out and organized the recordings. So on to, thanks again, Pat. And now I'll call upon Peter Jackson, the chair of the Scientific Program Committee, to share his thoughts.
Thanks, Gordon. I also want to give lots of thanks because putting on something like this is really takes a village, they say, or it's a team effort. So I want to thank the Scientific Program Committee members. Merci aux membres du Comité du Programme Scientifique. So Vanessa Ford, John Hanisiak, who was the plenary lead, Juliana Marini Marson and Kyle Zielkowski, who were the sessions co-leads, Michael Smith, Serge Desjardins, and Stephen Derry, who were the abstracts co-leads, and Siraj Ul-Islam, who was the student poster prize lead. I'd also like to thank the student poster prize judging team. Remerciements à l'équipe chargée de l'attribution du prix du poster étudiant, Siraj Ul-Islam, who coordinated, Stephen Derry, Serge Desjardins, Vanessa Ford, and Laura Gillard. I would also like to thank all the session conveners who are really the heart of the scientific program. They propose, organize, and chair sessions, etc. Merci à tous les animateurs de session qui sont le cœur du programme scientifique en proposant, en organisant, et en présidant des sessions, etc. And reiterating a special thanks to CMOS staff, so Gordon Griffith and Ching Liao, as well as the team at Agenda Managers who so ably handled the technical aspects of this virtual Congress, which was quite hectic on day one. Lots of emails flying about as we dealt with many issues. Et en réitérant un remerciement spécial au personnel de la SCMO, Gordon Griffith et Ching Liao, ainsi qu'à l'équipe d'Agenda Managers qui a si bien géré les aspects techniques de ce congrès virtuel. Finally, thanks to all presenters and attendees. Enfin, merci à tous les présenteurs et participants.
Thank you, Peter. Maintenant, je peux dire, le Congrès 2024 est officiellement fermé. Congress 2024 is officially closed. I now have the privilege of introducing the organizers of Congress 2025. Craig Smith, who is the co-chair of the LAC, and Christopher Marsh, who is the SPC chair. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thanks, Gordon. Firstly, a big congratulations to Pat and Peter and your teams for hosting a very successful event. With that, I'm happy and excited and a little bit nervous to accept the baton. So on behalf of the Society and our local 2025 organizing and science committees, we want to welcome you, hopefully welcome you to the 59th Annual CMOS Congress, which will be an in-person meeting and joined by the annual meeting of the CGU to be held May 25th to the 29th at Teachers Credit Union Place in downtown Saskatoon, which is located on Treaty 6 territory and the homeland of the Métis. As many of you recall, planning has been underway for quite some time for this 2025 meeting. We were supposed to host the 2022 joint meeting in Saskatoon. Unfortunately, we pivoted to a virtual meeting because we were right at the tail end of the pandemic, and lots of travel arrangements were still up in the air. But now we're very much looking forward to finally seeing everyone in Saskatoon next May. So with that, I will turn it over to the lead of the Science Program Committee, Chris Marsh, and he will say a few words about the science program and the theme. Take it away, Chris.
Yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, I'm Chris Marsh. I'm with Environment and Climate Change Canada, and so I'll be leading up the science component for the 2025 meeting. So I wanted to present the theme today, which I hope is kind of a positive, forward-looking theme. So the upcoming meeting's theme is Resilient Futures. So in an era of unprecedented anthropogenic change, there's an increasing pressure for our science to answer societally relevant questions and to help guide public policy decisions. So understanding, predicting extreme weather events, natural disasters, and helping inform resource management, understanding and quantifying ecosystem health, and then just the understanding and the continued desire to better understand our home planet really drives the fundamental research that's done. Where you have new observation and computational tools that are available, such as advanced space-borne observations, improved local observations, as well as new computational tools that we've seen throughout this meeting, such as AI models. And these advances, they support the decades of data collection and numerical models that have underpinned our science. And so with these high stakes, we look to the future and how our science might shape the future for the best. So the resilient futures, it imagines a future that's sustainable, healthy, and equitable, that's robust to change, and is resilient through the many changes that currently face human society, as well as those that may come in the future. So the idea here is to have a concept that encompasses not just environmental resilience, but also societal and economic dimensions, ensuring that all aspects of human life can adapt and thrive amidst changing conditions. So through these collaborative efforts, innovative research, and integration of cutting-edge technologies, we can ensure that we face these challenges with the best fundamental science in hand. So we really look forward to having you in Saskatoon. We'll be sending out more information to solicit session proposals. And we'll be providing more information later this year. So thank you very much and congratulations for a fantastic conference this week.
Thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your summer and book your tickets for Saskatoon. Take care, everyone.